Hey everybody, how are you? Joe Ferzoco here. So today with the Ferzoco group, we're going to pull the whole team in here, getting a little bit involved with some of the best places that you either want to visit or things that you have to do when you're coming down here to the Jersey Shore, whether it's an anniversary, a birthday, just a family vacation or things of that nature. We want to get everyone's perspective really on the multiple towns that we cover and see what kind of ideas they have for us. I know for myself, when I'm looking at things to do down here at the shore, obviously you have your beach and the boardwalk, but some have-tos for me, let's say like it's an anniversary for yourself and you're coming down and it's the off season, and when you were for your anniversary, like Cape May is an ideal area. So many places and restaurants that are open year round, good walking distance, whether you're down at the Washington Mall, over at any of the hotels or anything like that. That's a great place to visit and have a whole weekend that you can plan out. You can kind of take a step back from Cape May and then start to look at some of the many wineries that we have down here in the area too. Those are fantastic day trips. And then when you're moving over towards, I'm a Sunset guy, so like over towards the Delaware Bay, Harpoon Henry's, or even down at the ferry. They've got a great restaurant, deck bar down there, live bands in the summertime too. So those are just all some really key points or great areas to go visit or take in during your time down here at the shore. So we're gonna kind of go check out and probably bother a couple people while they're working, but that's okay. I'm sure they won't mind taking a little bit break. Let's go see, how about, let's see what Natalie's doing over here. Hey Natalie.
Hi,
what's going on? What's up to today?
Hi. Just doing a little work. Getting
All
ready for the weekend.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So this is Natalie. She's one of our fantastic agents. You're kind of you cover the whole town just like we do here, but you like to be specific to the Ocean City market and places like that too, right? Summers Point, I think that's actually your go-to spot. What would be a good destination or like a have-to for somebody when they're down in the area?
Well, for me, I would have to say if you could catch a sunset meal in Summers Point, spectacular. Okay. I would say, grab a reservation, maybe 7:30, and just watch that sunset come through right there on the bay. The colors, you're right there. Amazing. We have some really good restaurants that you can, catch that immediately.
Yeah. What would be some of your spots there on the water that we can maybe recommend to some folks to catch them?
I have a couple. So
Okay.
I would say, Krabby Jack's.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Outdoor bar, live music. You get a little seafood.
You can pull up in your boat too, right?
Pull up in your boat. Another good one would be the Point. The tiki bar, cool vibe right there. Multiple, bars.
Yeah.
Live music, dancing, and of course your views.
Yeah.
They're just there. They're gorgeous.
All right, super duper. I love those ideas for folks. And then of course, from Summers Point into Ocean City, it's just a quick. You could actually jog the bridge if you really wanted to.
Jog the bridge.
Yeah.
Yes.
And of course, we have our award-winning beach and boardwalk in Ocean City that everybody loves to have,
Yes,
right?
they do.
The rides and the stuff to that nature. So, all right. We want to pop over. Let's see what someone else is taking a look at. Appreciate you helping us out with that. It's Kyle.
Hey Joe.
What's going on with you, Kyle?
How are you?
I'm doing well, man. What's your day looking like right now?
Right now I'm going over new properties that dropped on the market today.
Important day for you today. You got a closing, right?
I do have a closing.
Boy, man.
I do have
There
a
you go.
closing today.
It's always the most important thing.
It's always a good
right?
feeling, yeah.
All right.
I think if you've never been here before, it's a must to go to the boardwalk. I think that's an obvious one. But other than that, I would highly recommend going over to Cape May, Washington Street Mall area. One really nice restaurant I would point out over there is actually the Fish House.
All right.
It just opened last year.
Nice.
Great place to go watch the sunset.
Okay.
It's right there on the beach. They have a lot of great spots over there. A lot of great restaurants. A lot of nice, shops to walk around.
Sure.
It's a great area.
All right. So the Wildwood Boardwalk. Tell me, you've been down here for a while now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
going in.
I've been coming since I was a kid.
Talk to us a little bit about the Wildwood Boardwalk. Just sights and sounds. I mean, what they've got up there.
I think it's one of a kind. I mean, I've been to a lot of other boardwalks. I think the Wildwood one there's not another one like it. As far as the size of it and just the atmosphere, I think is very lively atmosphere up there. And then, of course, you have a lot of the bars up in North Wildwood for the younger crowd or people that like to go out, get a drink with dinner. North Wildwood has a little bit more selection on that.
You got roller coasters, all sorts of different rides up on the boardwalk too, right? I mean, it's
Absolutely.
sort of...
Yeah, they got 3 roller coasters, one on each pier.
Nice.
There's arcades, there's games, there's stores, there's... They got it all.
Okay.
Up there. They got it all up there.
So if you're like 6 years old, you've got games and arcades and t-shirt shops, and if you're, 14, 16, 18 thrill rider, you've got 3 roller coasters you can check out.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I appreciate your input on that.
Don't forget to go to the beach.
And don't forget to go to the beach. Why? Because the beach is free.
The beach is free here.
It sure is. All right. Let's. I know Sandra's hiding somewhere. There's a big arrow. Look at that. She must be. I bet you she's taking a break. Hey, Sandra.
Hello.
What's happening? I just bothered Natalie and Kyle for just some of their recommendations, or maybe like places that you've never been to the shore, or maybe you're down here for the week, or you're down here all summer. A place to visit, maybe a restaurant or anything like that. I mean, you've been here a long time.
When I get company, we always, of course, hit the beach. After the beach, it's always fun to take a ride on the tram car.
Nice.
Like a touristy thing.
Yeah.
2.5 miles down the boardwalk. Certainly can get on and off whenever you want. If your bathing suits are still on, Splash Water Park.
Yeah.
Have
okay.
you been there?
I can't say that I have been to Splash Water Park yet. No.
It's really cool, even for adults, because they have food, cocktails. You can grab a drink, go down the lazy river.
Okay.
On the inner tube.
I like that.
We have great restaurants in town.
Top 2 you have? Top 2 or 3? I don't want you, don't want to get mad at you, but like top 2 or 3 that...
I always enjoy sitting on the decks. So
Okay.
Port Marina has a really good deck, cool music. It's kind of a Miami vibe.
Nice.
Then there's always in North Wildwood the Inlet, Keenan's if you like music at night.
Yeah. Okay.
Alfie's is good for a really good seafood dinner.
Okay. Well, that's some good insight. I never would have thought of the water park and heading down there for an afternoon to chill out.
Pretty amazing because you can go to the water park from the boardwalk, and there are actual cabanas on the beach. You can rent them.
Yeah.
Get lunch, dinner right there on the beach. Hit the water park and the beach at the same time.
How about that? You got a whole day right there for one spot, one-stop shopping type, right?
It
All right.
really is. You did a great job.
That's what we're looking for. All right. Where's the other Ferzoco? There he is. Hot at work. What's going on? We were talking to the team about just some recommendations, places to go, whether you're coming down for a weekend, maybe it's your very first time down here at the shore. Just some spots like, hey man, I called you up and said, hey Chris, I'm coming down. Never been to the Jersey Shore before. Not that Jersey Shore. What would you say for me to do? What would you recommend for me to do?
That's a great question. I would say really, obviously depending on the town that you're in and everything like that. But if I was in Ocean City, I would say you have to, you want to visit Playland Castaway Cove.
Yeah.
Right. That just has something for everybody. You have the rides. You've got to have the miniature golf. You're gonna have all that. Plus, of course, it's up on the boardwalk there. So Ocean City, I think if you have the kids there, if you're going to be for the week, you want to get up over to the Castaway Cove. You got Asbury Avenue there, which is great for the adults. It's a lot of different shopping. It's not just T-shirts,
right?
Just,
that's true.
Flip-flop shops and surf shops and stuff like that. They actually have a lot of really nice quality shops up that way, and some restaurants.
I think you mentioned to me last night, like we were talking yesterday afternoon, that one of our clients' art gallery has an art gallery.
She has an art gallery there,
on 8th Street, 8th and Asbury or something like that.
On top of the Crown Bank, yep. She's got an art gallery there. So there's all those. It's a different kind of vibe than the boardwalk. So if it's more of an adult, or older kids that you want to kind of have a different vibe versus just going to Playland and being on rides and what have you. Over in Sea Isle City, actually, one of the things I love to do, I would highly recommend, is actually taking the tiki tours. So it's actually a tiki hut.
Yeah.
And they got a boat captain for you there, and you can go out on the ocean. I don't think they do much in the ocean. It's more in the canal, so you can do it different times of the day. Sunsets are the best, man. They take you through, and you can go You can shoot all the way out, just running through the canal areas, or you can actually, into the lagoons, go into the different neighborhoods. And all the while, man, you listen to your own music, you bring your own music, and you bring your own cooler. So
all right.
you can, whatever you want to bring. If you want to bring food, you can bring food. So it's pretty neat, but it's several hours, so it's not just like out and back. I mean, you're out for a good, probably, I think, 4 hours. I've done it a couple of times. I've had friends come in from out of town.
I was gonna say.
We do that, and we've done it a few times now. So that one I would highly recommend doing for Sea Isle. Just kind of a little bit of a different feature that some of the other towns don't necessarily have.
Yeah. What about anything like offshore, or anything like that you can think of that maybe people want to, let's just say it's a cloudy day or a rainy day or something like that. Anything
well, a cloudy day, I would say that's not raining, but a cloudy day, go to the Cape May County Zoo.
Yeah.
It is fantastic, and they've actually been expanding that. They've actually added in a lot of animals, but different venues to get like a drink or something to eat and stuff like that. They've really expanded it a lot. They've got playgrounds in there to keep the kids entertained, so it's not like you just drive through a zoo and you're out. You could really spend the day. There's picnic grounds there. That's a really, really neat location. It's donation, so it's actually not a quote-unquote gate fee. It's a donation. So if you come in, and so the Cape May County Zoo, I would highly recommend on a cloudy day. For the rainy days, there's a lot of museums that people don't really know about. You have your different naval museums, you have your aviation museums in the different towns and offshore. So I would certainly, you can kind of, if you're into like that historical kind of stuff, there's certainly some things that you could find more indoor oriented, and maybe learn a little bit more about the state of New Jersey and Cape May County.
There you go. All right, super. Well, we'll let you get back to it. I know you got a busy morning.
I know.
That's our Ferzoco Group travel guide there. All the places that you want to think about visiting or hotspots per the Ferzoco Group down here at the Jersey Shore. And of course, as if it's your first time to the channel, make sure you subscribe below, tap that bell for instant notifications, and please hit the like button so you'll get the most up-to-date market information and happenings such as this down here at the Jersey Shore from the Ferzoco Group. So until next time, we'll see you at the beach.